All right, good afternoon, bee fans. This is Jim with Jimmy's Bees out here at the apiary. Made a cannonball run up today. I took today and tomorrow off. All because I got a BeeWeaver Queen. Yes, Queen all the way from Texas. She finally came in today. She was due in yesterday, so a little bit of a delay, but she is fine. She is in her cage, transportation cage. And so what I'm gonna do today, this plan works out, she's gonna go in the red hive. You can see the red hive right here. I'm gonna take a frame of brood out of the bee castle hive and possibly a frame of brood out of the orange hive. I'm gonna pop them open and see how they're both doing, and at least a frame of resources. And put it in the red hive here. I also have, you can see here, a 3-frame nuke and another 3-frame nuke. So what I'm going to do with those is they're going in the blue hive and another colored hive. I don't know what color yet, as I got a painter. So let's get to it. We're going to pop open the yellow hive, the bee castle hive, and take a peek and see what's going on in there. You can see they're all out and about. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is change that from an 8-frame. And actually, you know what? I'm going to put them in this red, because this is a 10-frame. They seem to be a whole lot of population in there, so we'll give them some room. And in the meantime, I'm going to take some frames out of that and put it in a 5-frame nuke, and we'll see for the BeeWeaver Queen. We'll get her set up in that 5-frame nuke. It's sugar water's loaded, so that's good news. They have not been taking any sugar water. That means there's nectar flow still on out there. So let's give them a squirt earlier. Give them another little squirt. And we'll try to take this feeder off without spilling it all inside the hive, which would not be good. So I'm pretty excited, as I said in the last video, pretty excited because the last hive, this hive, the small hive, they made a queen. And with making that queen, that means there's drones out here, so which means there's other bees around. All right. Well, I managed to get it off, not spilling it. All right, so we're going to do a transfer-rooney. I'm going to have to rethink this apiary. I thought I made it big enough, but it is not. Not enough room to maneuver the tools and stuff. So, nothing on this frame. It's an outside frame. Typically, if they're building on the outside, they are packed. And that's not good if they're that packed. All right, well, this is the second to the last frame. Kind of cattywampus. I don't know how they're building, why they're building it that way, but we're gonna put her in. Again, we're gonna give these girls some more room, and I'm gonna take a frame of brood out and some workers. Oh, yeah, this is full of honey. Both sides full of honey. We got capped honey on here. And the queen's starting to lay some brood here in the middle. So there's some brood there. Looks like they got a queen cup, a supersedure cup. And there's the queen, so that's great news. I do not have to worry about finding her now. I'm gonna put her in here. And that makes life a whole lot easier now when I shake these frames. I don't have to worry about the queen going into the BeeWeaver hive. Because she is there. I'm gonna move quickly here. Don't want her to fly out. All right, so here's a frame of brood. And I'm actually gonna move this frame into this 5-frame nuke. With all the workers. So you can see it's chock full of brood and honey, brood and honey, bunch of drones. So this hopefully is perfect timing in that they're getting kind of packed in here. So that's all I'm gonna take. I'm gonna move the rest over. That's a chock full frame of brood as well. So we'll leave her with 2 full frames of brood. This, again, cattywampus. Comb. As a matter of fact, I've got another frame of drawn out comb that's empty. Well, it's almost empty. At least it started, so I'm going to put that in there. Another frame. Get these all together now. All right, so the red hive is queen right. Need one more frame. All right, so that is good. We're gonna button her back up. Yeah, this is 8 frame going in a 10 framer.